Bass God and I'm based with the Martians.
And we're here. So this is the Mars Files, powered by 1 AM Radio. Today we are here with Randy Santos and Local Legends, and you guys just heard 12 Days by Local Legend featuring Randy Santos. How are you guys doing today?
Doing good, man. Thank you for having us up here.
No problem. So you guys are from Florida, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Central Florida.
Central Florida, so like Orlando. You guys were saying Kissimmee earlier.
Kissimmee, yeah.
Kissimmee. What's the difference between Orlando and Kissimmee? Like a couple miles?
Yeah, it's really not that. It's not a big difference.
Is it the same area code?
Nah, not the same area code.
I think it's different area
What is it? What is the area?
Kissimmee 34746, and I think Orlando is like
407.
Oh, you talking about
my fault.
You think it's zip code. But yeah, for the most part, I think it's 407.
Oh, it is 407.
It's the area code.
Okay.
It's just people. I don't know. People are weird about that.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing out here? How'd you guys end up in LA?
It was just a spontaneous thing.
Yeah. What's it like? What's it like growing up in Orlando?
Man, it's interesting. I feel like Orlando is a real interesting place, especially with like our influences.
Is it where you guys come from? Is it like a bad area or it's normal?
For the most part, it's normal.
Yeah.
Like
it ain't sweet though.
Yeah,
it has its shit that goes down, but for the most part, it's pretty normal.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. If you look for trouble, you'll find trouble.
Yeah. And like I was saying, what's it like growing up out there? Like,
it's pretty, man. Honestly, it just depends on what you're into.
Yeah.
There's a lot of athletes that come out of Orlando or Kissimmee around that area. So it just depends on what you're into. If that's what you're into, then I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah.
But you could get lost in some crazy stuff out there. I feel like.
Yeah. Did y'all play sports or anything in high school?
It was mostly music for us.
It was mostly music. How'd you guys get into music?
I've always done music I started writing really young. I would always write little songs and stuff like that. I first started recording, I'm gonna say like the summer between 6th and 7th grade. But it really started getting serious like freshman year, and then that's when I met him, and we started a small little collective in our high school called Mafia. It stood for Money and Family is All. And then towards the end of my senior year, like after my senior year, that's when things started getting serious. We started doing shows and stuff like that. And then we started a collective called On God Records, OG Records. And that's just what it's been ever since.
So how'd you guys meet? Like y'all met freshman year, high school?
I knew him in
6th grade.
6th grade, yeah, middle school. I didn't like him.
Yeah, I didn't like this.
We was not friends.
What was the issue?
Awesome.
Go ahead, man.
Also crazy, like he came out of class one day, like we had a few classes together, and he came out of culinary and he had like a donut. This is 6th grade. And I was like, yo, let me get a piece of that. And he was like, nah, man. And I was just like, all right, man. I was like, I'm not rocking with you no more. And then freshman year, I seen him in class, and I knew who he was. Like we never really talked my 6th grade year, and I seen him. I was just like, oh, like that's Randy from like Kissimmee Middle.
Yeah.
And then like 2-3 days went by, and he was just like, yo, you went to Kissimmee Middle, right? And from there, it's just...
We started talking. He did music, too. So I was like, it's lit. Linked up, started, recording, and it's just been like that ever since.
Yeah. So you guys make beats and stuff, too? Or you guys are just strictly, like, writing, rapping, stuff like that?
We have, like, people in our team that produce, but we don't produce now.
Okay.
I would love to get into it.
I tried before. I did actually a whole tape. I produced a whole tape, but that was really early on, and I never really got back into it. That shit was not good.
All right. So I found out about you guys because I saw the teaser for BYOB.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that shit's crazy. Like the video is insane. The concept's crazy. Like it just looks cool as fuck. Like how did that come about?
Shout out to Brill. Brill's really the genius behind that. What's his Twitter?
Brill _ADIUM.
Yeah, Brill Adium. Yeah, Brill Adium. Man, so he's really the genius behind that. We just linked up, started shooting, and he had a separate vision for it. He's like, yo, I'm gonna turn this into like a video game.
Yeah. And
then so like we were shooting the scenes in like 3 parts. So it was like every part we was more fucked up because the game is like don't get too drunk.
Yeah.
So it was like the first scene is like we're like kind of sober. We're just getting started, just got to the party, just drinking, whatever. Second scene is kind of like tipsy, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then the third scenes would be like we was just fucked up out of our minds.
As fucked up as we look, trust me, like we were pretty.
And yeah,
we were spitting in the chair, and it was like I stood up and I'm like, damn, yo, like I can't do this stuff. I'm too fucked up, bro, for real.
Let's play BYOB real quick and come back. Oh damn, my bad, Zach. I should have given you a heads up.
I had a feeling. I just wasn't just leaning back.
So that was BYOB. That's the song that like got me hip to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
How did that song come about, and then how did the whole party EP come about?
All right. The crazy thing is that's not even the original
BYOB
song. Like originally, it was like it's like 2 years ago.
Yeah, like 2015.
Yeah, 2 years ago. I was just working on the song. It had this more like bounce house feel to it, and he just wanted to get on it. So what's it called? He got on the track, and then we was like, damn, we should make this like a thing. You feel me? So we slowly started working on the party EP. Ever since then, it's been like 2 years in the making, and we would never like write separately. We would always make sure we was both together to make sure the songs would come out the right way. It was like a vibe. I felt like we had to match a certain vibe. So what's it called? It's like a day or two before.
No, it was a day before the EP was supposed to drop, and we had to actually re-record the first BYOB. But I found that beat, and we were gonna use that as the outro. So I sent it to him, and I was like, "Yo, maybe we could use this as the outro." I got to his house to re-record it, and it wouldn't come out, like it just wasn't coming out right. So we was just like, "Fuck it, let's just make a whole new song, like, and we'll just use this beat." And it took us probably like we pretty much took like little pieces from the first BYOB, like the hook.
Yeah, he
did the hook on the last one, but I kind of took that hook and like just switched it around a little bit. And it's like I can't drink no more, and we just put the whole song together and just listening to it. I'm like, damn, we really just made this fire ass song like in like 20 minutes, for real.
And then we was like, yeah, we're just gonna go with this one because we wasn't feeling the original
one.
Yeah. Who were some of like you guys' influences? Like who did you guys listen to growing up?
Oh man, that just it's everywhere. It's like a spectrum of anything. Like I could go from like Pac to like Bone Thugs and then like Alicia Keys. Like you feel me? So it's just it's a wide range of things.
What about you?
For the most part, for me, like growing up, what I really remember was the Big Timers, a lot of Louisiana shit, like early Lil Wayne, Birdman, and just Manny Fresh and everybody like that, just growing up. But me personally, from my whole family, I always had like a different variety. So like that's why me and him click so good, because I just listened to a lot of shit growing up. Like I was more into New York shit too.
Yeah.
Then for a time being, I was on like a lot of West Coast shit, and then like I started really developing like a love for like R&B for real. So like Alicia Keys, what's her fucking name? Alicia Keys. I'm sorry, it'll come to me. But pretty much, that's pretty much it for me. Like
that's
Jada
another
Kiss and
thing,
a lot
though,
of people.
I feel like about like growing up in like Central Florida, it's like, because I feel like certain regions, they have like a certain sound. Like if you're from New York, for the most part, you're gonna hear a lot of New York music.
Davies and shit like that.
We kind of had
everything.
And then plus with the internet after that, we was just
it's out the window
everywhere with it.
What's what are y'all nationalities? Where are you guys from?
I'm Dominican. Actually.
Dominican?
Yeah.
I'm Black and Arabic. I'm from Florida.
Okay. Do you guys speak Spanish? You speak Spanish?
I can speak Spanish. I don't really too much, but I'm capable of speaking Spanish. Yeah.
That's cool. Have you ever been to Dominican Republic?
I've never been actually, and that really upsets me. I need to go like ASAP.
Have you ever been to where you're from?
Just Florida, Georgia, and Louisiana. Like I've never been. Oh, and Mexico, but I was on a cruise. Like it wasn't nothing serious. Like I was there for like probably like maybe like 5 hours probably.
Yeah. I feel it. So I mean, what's the plan with you guys moving forward? Like you guys are out here in LA moving around. What are you guys doing next? Where shows, something?
Shows, project. Well, he got a project he's working on right now. I'm gonna let you
my fault.
speak on that.
Right now, me and him, like we just collectively been working on like our own like projects or whatever. So the name of my project is Woke Up to a Sunset, which 12 Days would be on. And it's more of a vibe like that. Like my brother Mika, he said it best. Like it's more of like it's a childish EP, but it's me. Like it's just me. Like you're gonna hear a lot of shit in there that's like, ooh, my fault. That's real, and just a lot of shit that's going on with us right now. And for the most part, my shit is done. I just need to get a few more things done. But right now, I'm like helping him with his shit.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what it is. Like, but for the most part, Woke Up to a Sunset is done. It's coming soon. I keep saying it. And that's pretty much it for me.
Right. And I'm working on right now a project called In Due Time. I'm looking for like early 2018 is when I'm projected to drop it. I just feel like right now it's not a matter of like when we're gonna blow. It's just like, I mean, it's not a matter of if we're gonna blow. It's a matter of when we're gonna blow. You know. So it's like in due time. I already know it's gonna happen.
How come you guys go like the full project route instead of just dropping singles like a lot of like artists have been doing nowadays? Like they just drop singles, and y'all drop like full projects.
I mean, with me personally, like it's just sometimes I have a like out of like this whole EP is gonna be 10 songs for the most part, and one of them's not even mine, it's his song too. So my whole thing with this is just I feel like my life is like, in a way, like right now I'm really learning that, like our lives are like becoming movies for real. Like it's just been, like I'm here right now. Yeah. A song that we made in 20 minutes I'm on the radio doing, so it's like I can't even like explain like one song by one song. Like I gotta give y'all a full project. Yeah. So y'all can really grasp it. And I feel like another thing is like, we just getting more back to the artistry type shit. Like it's like, look, there's certain routes you could go like, statistical wise, but it's like, look, like right now, like we just doing us. Like this is what I feel like I want to do.
And growing up, I feel like I got more from listening to like a whole project and understanding it as opposed to just singles. Yeah, like I really used to love just listening to albums and digesting the whole thing. It's like even to this day, if an album drops, it depends on the artist. If it's a single driven artist, I probably wouldn't give it too much attention. But if it's like a concept album, you know, or something like that, then I'm going to listen to it when it drops from front to back, no distractions, nothing, and try to really digest it. And I feel like sometimes that's what we're missing, like a complete piece of art, as opposed to, you know, just because with the internet and everything like that and the way society is nowadays, it's just like, it's quick. It's like fast food.
Yeah, it's like everything's in a microwave.
Exactly. So we're trying to give you some really good food. Some like soul food or, you know, some good cooking.
Like in the pot roast. Exactly. I feel it. You guys ever feel like you gotta like get a face tat or something to go viral, or do like some, or like do some fuck shit to go viral?
I thought about it. Yeah. I said I was gonna dye my hair blue, and I was gonna start beef with Lil Yachty.
Lil Canoe.
I was gonna call myself Lil Canoe.
And why didn't you?
Honestly, I should. I've been thinking about it.
I don't personally. I mean, I've thought about getting like tattoos, but nothing really serious. Like I have 2 tattoos. One is SSY. Another one is a piece I got a long ass time ago that's never gonna get finished. That don't even really mean shit. And that's pretty much it. Like I would get some shit, but I'd
be like Boom Gang out here.
Yeah,
start wilding out.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I feel like now, like that's what people expect too. Another thing, I'm just like, nah. Like, that's not even really me. Like I'm just trying to be me. That's it.
Yeah. What's your name about? Why is your name Local Legend? I mean it's pretty like self-explanatory, but like I kind of want you to explain it a little more. Why you feel that way?
Damn, fuck, I was not prepared for this question. Pretty much, my name used to be Ken Swavey, and I just felt like at a time, like the music I started to make, like I kind of started to find my sound like last year. So what it was more of like a glow up in a way. Like I was like, look, like every artist go through a name change, like in a way. Yeah. And I feel like once they get that name change, like that's when they like, okay, like this is who I am. And like what it was I studied like a lot of other artists. Like Party Next Door used to be, what's his real name?
I don't even know.
Jahar Anthony. Like it used to be his real name. The Weeknd used to be Abel, and I was just like, you know what? Like, I thought I was gonna be an R&B artist. Honestly, that's what it was. And then like, just Local Legend was just stuck in my head on my way to work one day. I'm like, Local Legend, Local Legend, Local Legend. Double L, double L, double L. And like my quote is "Live and let live." Like, so I ended up just saying, I was like, yo, you know what? I put in a group chat. I was like, yo, like, as of this day, like I'm Local Legend. Like, address me as Legend, and it's sticking. Like it's really working too. Like for me,
we
like,
hated it at first, to be honest.
Like everybody hated it at first, but now it's like, even the other day, like my boy, he was telling me, he was just like, yo, some bitch said your name the other day, and it was just like, wow, it was the coolest thing ever. Like she was like, oh, Local Legend, like yeah, he followed me back on Twitter, and he was like, when she said it, I was like, I know him. Like that's why it's so crazy. And I was like, hey, bro, I fucking told you. Like that's another thing with me, just saying, yo, just stay true to your vision. Like only you know what you like want for yourself. You feel me? So
yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Yo, Zach, let's get into that Smoke Perp and Travis Scott shit.
How do you guys feel about Smoke Perp?
I love Smoke Perp. I fuck with Smoke. I'm not too big on Lil Pump, but Smoke Perp, I fuck with Smoke Perp.
I never that really got too crazy into his music, but that different color Molly, yeah, that
I got different color, Male yellow ombre. That's my shit.
Yeah, that song's fire.
All right, cool.
It don't get no weirder than that.
All right, so we're back. So how do you guys feel about the whole South Florida thing? Like all the fucking motherfuckers blowing up in South Florida.
Big
All
shout out.
the
In Florida
fucking
in general.
motherfuckers.
All the fucking motherfuckers.
Big shout out to South Florida. Like, it's good to see like where we come from. Like Florida as a whole, like just blowing up. Honestly, like I really fuck with X's artistry. Like for real. Like I know a lot of people don't like X and a lot of people do like X. Like I think X is crazy, but I think that's just who X is as a person. I fuck with Ski.
He completely agrees with you on that.
Oh,
Wi-Fi.
The X is crazy. Wi-Fi for sure. Wi-Fi, like, and Wi-Fi, like when I got back from Louisiana, because I was there for a little bit, I came back here, like all these niggas were new to me. Like I never heard of Wi-Fi. Like they was like, yo, like this before Wi-Fi really blew, and like I just got put on. And I'm like, damn, this nigga's nice. Even like Danny Towers, like big shout out to Danny Towers too, cause
Yeah,
Danny Towers from Orlando.
Yeah.
Danny's crazy. Like Danny is real deal, like crazy for real. Like I see Danny like being so much bigger than he really is. Like right now, honestly.
Yeah.
Looking at
His
him.
time coming, you already know.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
And even like a lot of artists like in our city too that like they haven't really blown yet. They probably don't even really got the exposure, but I see it in them. Like everybody I'm usually around, like I see it. Like him for sure, I fucking see it. Like my brother Mika, I see it. Sees the Villain, I see it. Willing to Life,
Shout
I
out
see
Seize the
it.
Villain, yeah.
And even Tripsick, I see it. Like I see it in all of them. Like right now, Florida's just hot. Like we who to look at. I really feel like.
Yeah, and that sets it up even better for like South Florida doing their thing, and if Orlando, if we could get our shit together and really, unite,
Unify,
and like kick all that hater shit aside, you feel me? And everybody just show love and let's really just get to this money.
Yeah,
it's Orlando's gonna be a problem. Central Florida's gonna be a problem too.
Yeah, for sure. How's the scene out there right now?
Man, there's a lot of artists, man. It's just like I said, we're not as unified as we should be, as we should be, as South Florida artists were, as Atlanta artists was.
Yeah.
If we could be able to do that and just fuck all that bullshit, let's just work and let's get to this money. I already know we're gonna.
Like I tell everybody, I'm like, bro, it's 2017.
There's
like,
a lot of talent.
later
There's
for
a
that
lot of
street shit.
talent.
It's too much.
You know what's crazy though? I feel like sometimes what holds Florida back is like the way it's like laid out in geography, because like it's like all the way up and down. Like Atlanta is like basically like a square.
Yeah, it's
like
a
Georgia's
small,
like a
Right,
square.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Little
So
thing.
like
And I feel like
Florida's
we compare ourselves to Atlanta too much because it's right there, and that just needs to stop.
That's
but
another thing, geography-wise.
Florida's
too,
not
'cause,
going to
like,
be Atlanta. It's too big.
But like, I mean, I don't know. It's like I'm saying like the way Florida's laid out, like all the cities are like all like the major cities, like Miami and Orlando are like 3 hours apart.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Atlanta is closer. You feel me? For everybody to link up. Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
Atlanta's
if it was like that, then
Yeah.
Orlando, Central Florida, North Florida, South Florida. You feel me? Yeah, it would just be the Florida. Period. We would be on fire. Trust.
Yeah.
But I never even really thought about it like that.
It is what it is, though.
Because
We're
Atlanta's
figuring
just
it out.
one city in Georgia.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
one, like, and I used to live in Georgia, so like that's why when people talk about Atlanta, I'm like, bro, I've been to Atlanta. Like,
I mean, a lot of
trust me.
South Florida artists too be in Orlando for like a while.
Yeah.
It's just low key. They just be working on stuff, whatever. And then I've seen that happen like time and time after.
So are y'all in school right now, or y'all just full time pursuing this music shit?
Full time pursuing music.
I feel it.
You know what I
Fuck
mean?
school.
I
for
feel like
sure.
you need to just put.
If you
want to
do music, like put your energy in music. Like if this really what you like. Even with me, I dealt with that. Like it was like a whole thing of like, damn, like I might go to school like and still pursue music, but it just got to a point of where it was like,
You gotta go 100%.
yeah, like fuck
100%.
school. Like I can't. This is not even really what I want to do. Like I know realistically, I don't have a future in this. Like this is what I want to do.
I feel like when people say oh, you don't have a plan B or something like that, I feel like I've always said I feel like plan B just a distraction from plan A.
Yeah.
If I'm thinking about a plan B, I'm not putting 100% of my efforts into my
plan A, because now it's like if plan A don't work, okay, I got plan
Exactly.
B. Like when it's like, nah, we gonna make plan A work.
Like nobody
Yeah.
tell you, oh, I'm going to school to be a doctor. Nobody be like, yo, you got a plan B for that? So why am I have a plan B for my dream?
That's
You feel me?
facts, though. That's funny. I never thought about that like that. Damn, that shit really.
Yeah.
No, that shit really did, cause I came out here and it was kind of just on some whimsical shit, but like it was like when I came out here, it was like do or die. You know what I'm saying? Like
and look where you at now.
I can't go back with my tail between my legs, and like you put yourself in that situation, and more times than not, you like come out the other side successful.
And a lot of we always talk about this. It's just like, what else are we really gonna do? Like, and we so deep in it now. Like now, I'm in LA doing an interview with you guys, so now it's like, what the fuck I look like? Yo, I think I'm done doing music. I think I'm gonna just go back to school. Like now it's just like this is what it is now. Like if it take me a month or if it take me 10 years, like I just gotta make it work. You feel me?
Yeah. Did you guys have any shows or anything out here? Y'all just came out here on some like coolest shit?
Nah, this time, no.
Y'all trying to figure shit out though?
Yeah.
Last time they was here, they had a show.
Yeah, last time I came out here, this was a while ago though. This is like before Extentation, like Blue. We had a show out here.
Yeah.
It was like opening up for him. It's dope to see his like
Where he's at now.
Yeah, his trajectory.
Even 21 Savage, when we opened up for him, like when he did the song with Drake, I was like, nigga, what? I'm like, bro, we just opened up for the nigga. Like he was just on stage looking awkward too. Like I'm like, bro, this nigga just did a song with Drake. What the fuck?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Cue.
And we're back. What's your favorite album?
favorite album. You know what's crazy? We was just discussing like Drake's albums.
Drake's on the top with Drake's.
If he has a classic.
Amazing.
If he has more than one classic, I don't think he has more than.
You
one.
don't think?
I don't think he has a single classic.
What?
You don't think Drake has a single?
Whoa! That's crazy. So you're not gonna Take Care is not a classic? Do you?
You're fired.
Take Care is my favorite Drake album, but it's not a classic.
You don't think
that's
it's a
what I try to separate. I'm like, all right, look,
Oh
I think Take
Y'all
Care is a
are
classic.
wild.
But
That's
I'm
crazy,
like,
bro.
besides
Y'all
that,
are
I
out
don't
of
think he has
pocket
a
as
classic.
fuck.
No.
They're good albums.
Y'all are out of pocket as fuck. I would change the subject.
Can I
My
see-
favorite album would probably be it'd probably be Good Kid, Mad City. I think honestly.
Really?
Yeah, that just blew me away when the album.
Kendrick's hype.
Would
You're
you
fired.
say Damn is a classic album?
No,
Thank you. Okay.
that shit's hype.
Thank
All
you.
right, how many classic albums do you think Drake has?
Every album Drake has is a classic.
I swear.
God, no.
I be trying to tell them. I'm like, bro, it's because it's Drake.
They're
like,
really good albums. Classic though, I don't think I would.
Bro,
say that.
Drake like just recently came off the charts. Like, you know what I'm saying?
just
Like,
he's been on the charts for how long?
since
bro?
he started
Look,
off top. He's been off the chart. He's been on the charts off top.
And not only that, like it's like I try to tell them, I'm like, look, Drake is
are we gonna
go-to.
count it by chart? But come on, because that's like saying Lil Pump got a classic right now.
Yo, Lil Pump. Yo, Anthony Fantano gave Lil Pump's album a 7. He gave Kendrick Lamar's Damn a 7 also. So like, put that in perspective.
All right, but Drake's been on the charts, but for singles. He doesn't have a great album front to back.
What?
Yo, what? Wait,
Are
hold
you
on,
serious?
hold on. Fucking, if you're reading this too late, fucking was like
That's
half of
another
the
thing.
album was charted. Like half of the album charted.
Can I take his job? Like, please. Take his job.
There's not like a like nothing was the same. Like has some huge like
No, nothing was
missteps.
see,
That
this
shit's
is what we
boring.
get into. I
Views from
think-
the 6 was trash. They're like the
Views-
first
Oh
5
my
songs.
God.
The first 5 songs are great, and
What?
everything else is pretty bad.
What?
But I agree that I don't think Drake has one album that front to back is the most amazing listen. I always
that's how I
gotta
feel about
get
Damn.
like a bunch of
Yo,
songs.
I can listen to every Drake album just front to
And
back.
no matter what, I always say Drake is go-to. Like if I play a Drake song, everybody's gonna be like, oh, you
Yeah.
suck at it. I don't really like the way I see it. Like you can only really play Kendrick his like. You can't be in a party.
But Kendrick, all right, but Kendrick don't make. That's not what he makes songs for. That's
I
again, we
understand.
talk
That's
about
what-
concept albums.
But
versus
again,
singles.
but that's what I'm saying. But like, I feel like Drake will always be just more relevant than Kendrick.
Hey man,
'cause
what's
he's
your
more
favorite album?
My favorite album.
Not Drake album.
Oh,
Period.
just
We
favorite
get
album
back
in
to the
general?
question.
No comment. I don't even know. I like too much music to act. My favorite album.
As of lately, though, I've been hooked on like Love Deluxe, like Sade. Like I've been like hooked on that. I don't know. That album is beautiful to me.
Fuck.
We need to talk about Sade more. I feel like as a whole, as the culture, I don't know,
What has she done for you in your life?
changed. I feel like that's really what's making me trying to get more melodically
Mm-hmm.
different in my music and stuff like that.
You put me on
Melodic.
her.
Her voice was just so amazing and like it was almost like effortless. And lyrically too, like the things that she say, like I don't know. I like looking at older songwriters because I feel like the way that they wrote songs was different. Things wasn't so like. I feel like now, like if I make a song about having sex, like I'm gonna say I'm having sex, I'm fucking. You feel me? But they would make it sound so beautiful. It'd be some other
Yeah.
shit. You feel me? So, I
Be
don't
more
know.
like poetry instead of just like saying
exactly. You feel me? It was more like a metaphor or something like that than actually saying it.
it. Yeah. No, I feel that. I feel that. So, let's play another song. And we're back. So
So that was some Drake.
that was some Drake. Just to like wrap up the interview or whatever. When it's all said and done, how do you guys want to be remembered?
I'm trying to go out like a legend, honestly. Like I'm trying to be remembered forever, because you know how they say, like, you don't die if your legacy lives on forever, you know?
Yeah.
So I want to be remembered years after I pass away and stuff like that. And I also just, I don't know, I want to change things. Like I want to get back to like creativity and stuff like that.
Freedom.
You know? I want to inspire others to be as creative as they want and just do whatever they want in life. Even if it isn't, you know, like music or anything like that, just go out and do it. You feel me? Just like how you said, like you came out here and you had to figure it out. You went out on the limb, you know?
Yeah.
I want to inspire everybody and let them know that whatever you want to do, it really is possible to do, especially in this day and age with all the things that are accessible to us, you know?
Yeah.
So I just want to inspire that next kid who wants to be the best version of himself. You know?
Definitely. What about you?
With me, more than anything, I think we all want to be rich. Like, I want to be rich, but I just also want to, my main goal in this is just freedom, really. Like, that's really what it is. Like, I just try to let everybody know, like, look, just be you. Pretty much, I said. Like, I just want to be somebody you look at, like, this nigga did whatever he want, like, you feel me? And, like, this is where he's at, because I feel like there's nobody like you. Like, you know yourself better than anybody, so, yo, just do you, man. Like, that shit you think sounds weird, somebody out there wants to hear that. And that shit that you think is ugly, that you painting, somebody wants to see that. And at the end of the day, your art's not perfect, but that's what makes it perfect, I feel like. And I'm just trying to be, like, the living and dead example of that.
Shit. Okay. Well, this is the Mars Files, powered by 1AM Radio. I was here with Randy Santos and Local Legend today. You guys got any shout-outs or anything before we wrap it?
I'll let you go first.
Shout out my whole team, OG Records. Shout out my fam. Shout out all the artists in Orlando, you know, that's out there doing their thing. Shout out Will in the Life, O-Town Marco. Seize the Villain, of course. Shout out all my bros. Shout out my boo back at home. I don't know what she doing. Shout out everybody, man. You feel me?
You stupid. Big shout out to OG Records, my team. Big shout out to Tripsic. Big shout out to In-House. Big shout out to Seize the Villain, my favorite artist out in that city right now. Big shout out to my brother Mika. Big shout out to Desta Finesse for making his jacket for me. And just big shout out to anybody out there that inspires me. Like Will in the Life, he inspires me. Brian, big shout out to Andy fucking Thrasher. If y'all haven't heard, I Thought I Might Get Lost with You, please go listen to that.
No, that's not even the name of it.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I Thought I Might Get right
with
you.
I Thought I Might Get Right with You. Please go listen to that. I beg you. Like, please go listen to that. Big shout out to Brian. And big shout out to my family. Big shout out to Bando. Big shout out to my mom. Man, big shout out to everybody that's doing something.
All right. Kim.